What's up, YouTube? It's Alyssa Marie. Um, Before I start talking about what I'm about to start talking about, I want to say that there is a point to me making this video, and there's a reason besides talking. And those of you who don't feel like sitting through something that might bring you down, I understand. Fast forward, it would mean a lot if you at least heard what I was making the video for. If you don't want to sit through the whole thing, I understand. If you do sit through the whole thing, I really appreciate that. It means a lot. What I want to talk about is the reason that I am the artist and person I am today. The man who was with me the very first track I ever recorded, who is going to be with me until the very last track I ever record, who's going to be with me in every lyric I write, every song I record. He's has been, is, and will always be in everything that you ever hear. He is the reason I am the artist and person I am today. He showed me constructing verses, different techniques as he would call them, rhyme schemes, you know, how to make a verse sound catchy. He mentored me through music from the very beginning and through a lot of things in my life. When I was going through shit, I talked to him, and he would either make it seem like it wasn't anything to be stressing over, or he would help me through it, as I try to do for him. He was one of the best friends I've had in my entire life. Someone that I love, care for. He and I, a year ago, had a falling out over something that seems really stupid now. Seems, petty. And stopped talking. And after a month and a half, he stopped trying to reach out to me. And it made me more mad. Not that I had any right being mad, because I'm the one that said we weren't going to talk anymore. So he stopped trying to reach out to me, apparently. Found out about 4 or 5 days ago, he didn't stop trying to reach out to me. He had passed away, and I was too wrapped up in my own stupid grudge to even know. Not even am I just realizing this now. I knew the entire time that he was not to blame. Neither of us were to blame in the situation, and I knew giving up on him was a huge risk. I guess it didn't really sink in the reality of it, but it's too late. This video isn't about me wanting condolences or me wanting people to tell me that they're sorry for my loss. I don't want that. It's not about me. This video is about Wise Martine. I was reading through old emails from when he went to Barcelona. We could only talk through email, and it was crazy because I'm flying to Cali next weekend, and I've been stressing about, because I'm scared to fly, a huge fear of flying, and he knew that. And I think maybe I don't remember why we were even talking about flying, to be honest, but there was a whole email that I had found about him telling me why not to be scared of flying, and about how like the statistics and why there's no reason to be afraid of it and all that. And it was just like, that was weird, because I've been stressing about this, and all of a sudden, a week before I leave, you know what I mean, I read this old email from so long ago. And then there's another one that was talking about how my aunt had passed away last year, and there was another email talking about how I shouldn't feel guilty, I shouldn't feel bad, because she knows how much that I care about her, and I shouldn't question that, because even he knew how much. And you know what I mean, telling me how to deal with the guilt and the death. And it just felt like he was talking about himself. So many emails that were talking about stuff that's so relevant to me right now, to the point that I'm trying to make in this video, to the reason I'm making this video. He, in one of the emails that I read, he wrote, I'll put the exact quote in the description so you guys can read it. I don't know how exactly it goes, but something along the lines of, if I die young, all I care about is getting my message out there and getting my music out there, because it's the only thing that would make everything that I've worked hard to be good at come together. In my eyes, that was his last wish. He wants his music to get out there, and it's the least I can do. Without him, I probably wouldn't even be rapping anymore. I wouldn't be the artist that I am. Like, I would not be that. You know what I mean? So if you guys support me, and I know I ask a lot for you, but I don't even feel bad asking this, because I feel like if you support me, like, you should honor the reason that I am what you support. And even if you don't have some sort of personal support, even if you just like my music, without him I wouldn't be making the music I make. So his brother is a producer. He's putting out his album, an album of his acapellas remixed on his brother's beats. It's going to be called REBORN, and I'm actually going to be featured on the album as well. Luckily I reached out to him when I did, because I think he only has this one verse left. So I'm going to be on a verse in the album. I'm not sure exactly the date, but I'm going to keep you guys posted on it. And I hope you don't have to buy it. I think he's just distributing it. All you have to do is like leave your address and it'll be sent to you. I'm sure you just have to pay for shipping or whatever. And I'm not going to release that verse anywhere else. It's just going to be on that album. And I want you guys to help me fulfill his last wish and help me get his music out there. And I feel like that's the only way I can make amends with him. And he deserves it. He deserves it more than I deserve it, but he's not here to appreciate it. So the other camera I was using ran out of memory, which says a lot. I talked forever. So moral of the story, obviously rest in peace to Wise. Wise Reborn coming soon. Please, please, please. This is 10 million trillion zillion times more important than anything I've ever asked you. Please hit me up for details. I'm going to put my email in the description, or you can message me on YouTube with the description, Wise, or whatever you want it to be. Hit me up, please. And also, please, I'm not trying to preach to you guys or sound cliche, but don't hold grudges. Don't leave people unhappy. You have no idea the feeling until you feel it. It's nothing like you'd expect it to be. I tried to reach back out to him to make amends, and I was too late. You know what I'm saying? He was living in Florida at the time that he passed away. There was no way for me to find out about it. Wise, I love you. Rest in peace. And I know, don't even rest in peace. You know what I'm saying? You don't deserve to rest in peace. You deserve to rest and fucking see your legacy be unfolded. So hopefully we can help him do that. I love you, homie. Shorty L. End of story, kid. Peace.
Not around. Feel like my heart beats a different sound. How am I caught up? Let's figure out what it was that triggered this to come out. All that missing medicine in my house, go figure out. Wise managed to keep a secret bigger than his mouth wide open, like homies from the north. This is outside, but if it's outside, then it's your side. Still we outside your house when it's cold out. I mean blue moon, get it bastard. I mean bastard, cause I'm from Boston. The Porsche room, you be cautious. I put the boss in Boston, piss off,
bitch. I'm often with a more deformed vision, cause the shit I saw didn't fit typical norms, did it?